Oh, hello, hello. Good morning to everyone, and good afternoon to all the people that are listening from the other side of the world, especially Georgia. My name is Ernesto Contreras. I'm the head of business development for Dash Core Group, and today I'm here with Luca from MyCoins.
Hey
We're going
there.
to be having an AMA and just a discussion and talking about Dash, MyCoins, the market in crypto. So it's going to be a fun discussion. Luca, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you, sir?
All is good. All is good. You have a little bit of echo there, but no worries.
Let
Can
me check.
you?
Okay, it should be fine now. Is it?
Yes, yes. It's fine.
Okay.
So, how's everything?
I'm doing fine. By the way, good evening for the Georgian viewers, though. It's like 6 p.m. over here. People are finishing up the work right now, I think. So we should get a bit more viewers soon.
Great, great. And it's a Friday night. So, yes. Good, good. So, let's get started, Luca. Why don't you first tell us a bit about MyCoins, where you guys are located, what you do, what pairs you offer, and a little bit more about you guys.
Yeah, sure. So basically, for the viewers from Georgia, I mean, MyCoins is pretty familiar. It's the biggest crypto exchange platform here in Georgia. But for the foreign users and the Dash fans, I'd like to introduce MyCoins. We are located in Georgia, in Tbilisi, Georgia, not a state, the country of Georgia. So we've been operating since 2018, and since that we gathered a lot of users. We added a lot of coins to our platform, including Dash as well, which is quite popular in here. And yeah, we what we do is we offer a set of services to our users, which are basically to buy, sell, send, and receive cryptocurrencies, up to 12 available cryptocurrencies right now, which are listed on MyCoins. By the end of 2021, we're gonna put more coins on our platform, but for now we offer 12 of them. And besides just the regular services of buying, selling, sending, and receiving the cryptocurrencies and storing them, we do offer our users a set of different tools which allow the merchants to build in the crypto checkout to their platform, meaning that the users are going to be able to purchase their desired item or the service using the cryptocurrencies, which is a pretty big deal in Georgia. And also they can fill their balances, their mobile balance. They can use the tools such as automatic buy and sell, so they can indicate the amount on which they want to sell their cryptocurrencies or on which they want to buy their cryptocurrencies. And yeah, we are constantly working on creating a new products and new innovative products, which are going to be super, super useful for not only just the users, but for the companies as well. So that's like our number one goal to create the products and the services which are going to be perfectly suitable for our users and which is going to answer their questions on how to use it, what is it good for, and all the stuff. Basically, our number one goal is to create the best product for our users. So that's what
Great,
we do.
great, amazing to know. So you mentioned you also have a way for merchants to integrate. So if I'm a merchant and I have a restaurant and I'm selling shashlik or hashapuri, I can collect the payments directly in Dash or in other through your services.
Yeah, yeah. I'm quite surprised you knew khachapuri. The other food you mentioned, shashlik, it's actually in Russian. In Georgian, we call it salati. It's a bit hard to
Oh,
pronounce. It's a
oh
bit
yeah.
hard to
Well,
pronounce.
I spent some time in Ukraine and I went to a Georgian festival and they told me shashlik, so it's not my fault.
Yeah.
But my point is, you will enable. Is that something that is already live? Do you have some users? What is the current experience of people paying with crypto?
Yeah, as for the system itself, it's ready. It's completely ready. The API documentation is ready for it. Anyone, any merchant would want to integrate the crypto checkout can just address us even right now, and we can start implementing that. That's not a problem. We got everything set up. Right now, we didn't yet start the advertising on it yet because we want to just get the market prepared for it first, and then we're gonna push the advertising as well. But as I said, yeah, any kind of merchant who want to have received the payments in cryptocurrencies, they can reach out to us and we can get that done in just a second. We've got the test accounts, obviously, a couple of them, and they're working very good. So for the merchant, it's going to be up to them if they want to receive the, for example, if I'm a merchant and I'm using my coins, it's going to be up to me to decide if I want to receive the payments in crypto, or if you'd like to get those cryptos converted into the local currencies and receive it as a fiat. It's going to be totally up to us, so up to me as a merchant. So yeah, it's pretty convenient for the users and useful.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a great moment. Everyone around the world and in Western Europe in particular is interested in crypto. They're all talking about where can I buy Bitcoin, where can I buy Dash, how can I use it. So this is going to be a great solution, and I'll tell you how we can do something together there with Dash. But before moving into Dash, I wanted to ask you two questions. So you mentioned you guys are from Georgia, the country.
Yep.
And you mentioned that you have a big time and a lot of reach there. So I want to ask you two questions. Number one, are you only going to stay operating in Georgia, or do you have plans to go somewhere else? And number two, very important, if I have some Larry, please correct if I pronounced it well.
Yeah, sure.
But if I have some fiat, how can I buy directly into my coins? What's the process?
Yeah. So for the first question about going international, yeah, obviously we are planning to do that. By the beginning of 2022, we're gonna have a pretty good news. We are working on entering the Ukrainian market as well right now, and we're setting the things up over there because the post-Soviet countries are pretty for Georgian businesses. It's a bit easier to start operating in post-Soviet countries first and then extend to the Europe. It's kind of like gateway to the Europe. So first, we are planning to go with the post-Soviet countries such as Ukraine and a couple of other more as well. And yeah, we are planning to go international as well, obviously. Plus, not only going international using the services which we have right now, the current services, but we are planning on adding a lot of new services as well, which are going to be innovative and plus also very, very useful for our users. So yeah, that would be our future goals. By the 2022, we are looking at having to operate at least in 2 countries already and to start working on entering the 3rd country as well. So yeah, we are going international for sure. And the second question regarding the fiat, Georgian Lari, how users can buy the cryptos in at MyCoins. It's pretty simple. It's super easy. For Georgian users, we are in tight relationships with the Georgian banks, all leading banks. So the user can just easily connect their card to MyCoins, indicate their balance, indicate the amount for how much they would want to buy the crypto for. Just press on buy, select the coin, and that's it. They're just going to transfer the funds right away from their bank to the MyCoins, and it's going to be super simple. It's going to be deducted either in GEL, which is Georgian Lari, that's a shortcut for Lari, GEL, or they can even choose the USD and they can even purchase in USD as well. We don't limit that. So in the nearest future, once we're gonna move to another market as well, we are planning on having their local currencies as well. So for Ukraine, for example, we are planning on having UA, which is Hryvnia and Ukrainian Hryvnia, and we're going to be accepting the payments. We're going to be allowing our users to purchase their cryptos in that currency as well. That would be not a problem.
Great, amazing. Sounds pretty straightforward. And how long does it take when I make a transaction from my bank into MyCoins in general?
It just takes the seconds, maybe like a
wow.
1 or 2 seconds, maybe. Yeah, it's in Georgia, the banking and the fintech things are pretty involved. They're pretty very, very in the taking the future steps because Georgian mobile banks and the Georgian banking systems have won a lot of international awards, and we are keep improving. So for us, yeah, it's super easy. It just takes a couple of seconds to purchase crypto. So yeah, it's almost instant, and yeah, it takes just a couple of seconds. So it's super easy for our users and for the merchants as well. They receive the funds in just a matter of seconds. It depends on the crypto, obviously, on the currency, but most of the times they receive it just right away.
Great, great to know. So, all right. So now that you said that it depends on the crypto, let me tell the viewers a bit about what is Dash.
Yeah.
Dash is short for digital cash. We work to make a cryptocurrency that can be really used as peer-to-peer electronic cash. So one of the distinctive features of Dash from a technology point of view is that you can send Dash from anywhere around the world, and it will take about 1.5 seconds to arrive. So if I'm sending you $1 or $1,000 worth of Dash, you will receive it almost immediately. And something else that is very important about Dash is that the cost is very, very low. Right now, the transaction cost of Dash is about 1/20th of a penny. So this is very important for us to enable more fiat platforms and more partners around the world, because this enables many use cases. So let's say there is a trader that is in Georgia now, and that person wants to buy some crypto in another exchange in another side of the world because MyCoins doesn't have it. So if this trader sees a nice price, they can, like you were saying, deposit their Georgian lari, and in a few seconds it's going to be in your account, and then purchase Dash and then send it to anywhere they want. And within a few seconds, if you have instant send enabled, and we will talk about that later, the Dash will arrive anywhere else. So this is good not only for everyday use, but also for traders. And the reason I was asking about the restaurants and the use case is that if you are a restaurant and you get paid in Dash, you can receive the money immediately. And that way you don't have to wait for long settlement times, or you don't have to wait for 6 confirmations that might take an hour. So we're working very hard to be real digital cash. And another very important component of Dash is that we were the first working DAO in the space. This means that if there is an organization or a company out there in Georgia that they want to integrate MyCoins into their system and they want to work with Dash, they can even go to dashcentral.org and submit a proposal to see if they can get a grant. So if the integration cost is $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and this company is well established and they write a good proposal, they can get the grant from the DAO, and that way they can be integrated into Dash and work more deeply with the Dash community. So I always describe Dash as digital cash, crypto that can really be used in real life, and that is a mix of technical components and also the ecosystem that has a lot of people that is using Dash and a lot of builders. And that's who we want to invite today to join more of the Dash community.
Yeah, that's super cool. The Dash actually, yeah, that's very good. You said that because the speed of transaction is very important, especially when you're committing like the big transactions, like when we're talking about the big amounts. It's super good because some of the cryptos are having quite a big of delay in terms of sending the transactions from A wallet to the B wallet. And in the middle of transactions, the user can just simply lose the money because the price might go down or up, and they might not receive the funds which they sent. So that's very good. Dash, I'd recommend everyone to use Dash for the fast transactions because first, it's super fast, and plus it's super easy to use. So obviously for the merchants and for the users from our side in Georgia or maybe elsewhere in the world, whenever we're gonna go international as well, whenever they're gonna have the merchant account for MyCoins and they're gonna have the crypto checkout, Dash obviously is gonna be one of the top cryptocurrencies to use because of their speed. And I'm sure merchants are gonna be choosing it by themselves, because they would know that the fastest one.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
are looking forward to deepen our relationships with Dash for sure.
Yes, and like I said, it doesn't only work for people that want to use Dash. it can also be a complement for people that, want to buy Bitcoin, for example, that today is at $60,000. If I have some money in one account and I want to buy Bitcoin on my coins, instead of trying to send a wire or sending some other coin, I can send Dash to my coin, will be arriving there very fast, and then buy Bitcoin. So this is part of a bigger ecosystem, and being digital cash means that we serve not only the Dash users, but these can also be good for other people. So I want to go to the next stage and ask you, are you guys joining what we call the Dash Fastpass network? Tell us a bit about that. What are your plans and how is that going?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we are looking forward to. That's, I think, whenever the companies start their operations, the processes and everything, they've got those stages when they're improving and their milestones, and that's using the Dash Fastpass is definitely one of the milestones and one of the very, very good upgrades for the companies such as ourselves and for a lot of other companies as well, because with the help of Dash Fastpass, we're gonna make the life of our users a lot easier, let's say like that. Because for the MyCoins users, I'd like to address, so we are planning on having to add Dash Fastpass services to MyCoins in the nearest couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks probably. And it's going to allow you guys to basically transfer the Dash from one wallet to another in just a matter of milliseconds. It's just going to be there right away without any delays, without any issues. It's going to be there right in a second. So it's going to be super good for you, especially if you want to transfer the funds to your friend, to one wallet to another, and it's going to be super good. We're going to be adding it in just a couple of 1 or 2 weeks. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to have a lot of great news coming up with the Dash as well.
Yeah.
And by the way, I want to mention it right here for the users who are watching right now, the MyCoins users, or the ones who are not registered on MyCoins yet, you guys can register and get the discount. But for the ones who are registered and MyCoins users, you guys can just simply text MyCoins support or anywhere on the email, on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere you want. You can just tell them that you've been watching the live stream of Dash and MyCoins, and just text them your user ID, and you're gonna get 1 month of minus 50% off on the buy-sell spread, which is pretty good. You guys gonna be able to save up a lot of money. So yeah, just text MyCoins anytime you want, and you're gonna get the discount for 1 month.
Oh, cool. So if I'm a MyCoins user and I text you now, you reduce my fee by half, right?
Yeah.
Where do I need to text?
You guys can text anywhere on Facebook or on email, or maybe you just go to the website and just text it in the online support chat, anywhere you want. As long as you're gonna give us the info that you've been watching the live stream and you've got the user ID, we can turn on the discount for you in just a second.
Great. So yeah, to finish the comment about Fastpass, what we called the Dash Fastpass network is a network of trusted exchanges that implemented the feature called Instant Send. So what this allows is for a trader or a general user to move money between their wallet or an exchange and do it really, really fast. For example, now that you will have it on MyCoins, I can send some fiat there, and if it's going to be there in seconds, I can buy Dash, and then I can withdraw it to my wallet in a matter of seconds. So, in less than a minute, I can complete a transaction and have the Dash in my custody for those people that want to, keep their coins into their own custody. So it's also very good at the opposite side. I do it a lot. I've been traveling a bit recently, and I want to keep my money under my control. But sometimes I need to pay something in a cashier, and I send the money to my exchange, and it arrives. They use about one confirmation, so it's about 2 minutes, and then I change it and I pass it to my card, and I can spend it immediately where they don't accept crypto or Dash. So this is I call it liberty, because I don't need to wait for the bank to open tomorrow, or I don't need to ask for permission to use my money. So it's really really great. Thank you for offering that. Um, just we're running out of time, so I wanted to ask you a little bit. How do you feel about the market today? Did you see the price of Bitcoin? What is going on?
Yeah, I saw it. It did reach this 6,000 again. It's not the highest though. It was up to 74,000. Yeah, if I remember correctly. It's pretty impressive. But I still think that by the 2021, we're gonna see a new records by Bitcoin, and I think a lot of other cryptocurrencies, including Dash as well, are gonna put some good numbers in it. But as MyCoins, we are always telling our users that just make your investments based on your strategy. Just do your own research. Just make your own decisions, and then do the investment, because it's obviously you can benefit a lot from the cryptocurrencies, but you've got to have a strategy to make everything right. So yeah, I think all the news, all the big supports from the big companies, from the services, from the governments, and everything is piling up on top of the prices, and that's what pushes the prices for each cryptocurrency, for the Bitcoin, for Dash, or for any other cryptocurrency. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think the support from the companies and the government authorities is something that pushes it a lot, and I think that's the main reason the prices go up. So what do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, well, I agree that as there is more use and acceptance, there is more demand, and that pushes up the price, which takes me to a question that people were asking on the chat. When is the price of Dash going to reach whatever? When will it be there? And we've been working very hard for the past years to be real digital cash. We've had many big successes. We are accepted in about 3,000 places in Venezuela, and we will have an integration soon that is going to blow that off by a lot. There are about 160,000 places in the US that you can pay with Dash right now with an app called Dash Direct. Yesterday, we announced the Dash Investment Foundation announced the partnership with an app called BitFi in Brazil that allows for millions of places in Brazil to accept Dash. So what we are doing is we're building a big network of places where people can actually use Dash. And the real use case that we see is when people want to take some of that gains that they made in Bitcoin or that they made with something else, and they want to spend it. Because, yeah, you can have all the money you want, but if you don't use it, then what's the point of it? So we created a big network, and now we're very happy to expand it into Georgia. And that's how we see the demand coming for Dash, from a lot of people that want to really use their crypto. And of course, we're working on bringing out what we call Dash platform, what was called Dash Evolution. And I have great news. On Monday, we're releasing version 21 on testnet. This is a very big stepping stone for us to have a product feature complete, hopefully by the end of this year. So what this is going to happen is that not only will you be able to send and receive Dash very fast, but you can, as feature number one, you will be able to register your name. So let's say you go to the Dash network, Luca, and you claim the name Luca. If I want to send you one Dash to go and buy the hashapuri that we spoke and the dinner, I will go and look in the wallet for Luca instead of a long cryptographic address.
Yeah.
And that will catch your address in a secure way so that your public address is not known to everyone, and I will be able to send it to you. So what this will do is that this builds on top of the network that we have. So now imagine those 155,000 places in the US or the thousands of places somewhere else, if they start registering to the platform. Now you can go and say Pizza Hut, and you will be able to pay to Pizza Hut Caracas, for example, or Pizza Hut, whatever. So this is how we see the path to growth. Real usage. This is not just some pump and dump and some crazy people offering things. We're building real digital cash that can be used by everyone, including our grandparents, because it's not easy for my grandmom to copy an address and send it, but it's less difficult for somebody to write a name into the app and then send it. And of course, we know that grandparents are still not very comfortable using crypto, but we're working towards a vision of making it very simple for anyone around the world. And that's where we're happy to bring partners like you that make buying and selling and using crypto very easy for people. So we're very excited about that.
That's super good. I mean, that's definitely the next step for not only Dash, but for the whole cryptocurrencies, because I think a lot of people are pretty tired of the long the coding wallet addresses, because that's pretty exhausting to have them. But I think it's not even not only better than the original crypto transactions and the addresses, it's much better than the bankings, the actual bankings, because the bankings are facing the same issue. Obviously, not in case you got the template added to your bank account, but in general, that's a pretty great news. So, for example, if I'm gonna register my name as Luca, for example, no one else is gonna be able to have the same name, right? They're gonna have to come up with a new name for it.
Exactly. It is actually right now on testnet. So I will send you a link after we speak so you can try it out. And you can get some Dash test coins and then figure out how it works. And I mean, we're asking for people to try it out, to break it, to tell you where the mistakes are. And but yeah, that's the idea. And you know, I know there's a lot of people doing freelancing in Georgia and in post-Soviet countries. So many of them now have another way to get paid. You know that it's very complicated to move money from one place to the other. If you want to send, you know, if you make a $500 work and then you got to give $50 or $60 to the bank, it sucks. And now with crypto and with Dash in particular, you don't need to wait for 3-day or 7-day settlement, and you don't need to pay $50 to the middleman. So these are some of the benefits. And as we keep growing and as we have partners like you, we'll provide more tools and more solutions to people.
Yeah, that's amazing news. And one question I had in Georgia, I know it's pretty popular in Europe as well, but in Georgia as well, there are a lot of the beginners as the companies who are willing to have the payments payment for provided for them. So is it possible from your side to implement the Dash payments for the upcoming startups in Georgia, for example? Are they going to be able to have it, or is it something you guys are working on right now?
What do you mean Dash payments for startups?
For example, if I'm a startup and for example, I'm selling the t-shirts and stuff like that, is it possible for me to use the Dash payments and have the Dash, the services as you described?
Like so for a user to buy the t-shirt from you? Yeah, definitely. That's why services like the ones you offer are very important for us, because generally what happens is if you are making t-shirts like this t-shirt that I received that is called, that says Army, and you're selling it, you have different options to get paid. One, you can do it manually and you can give your address to somebody and then they will pay you, and you will check on your phone and you will say, oh yeah, it's received. And others, they can integrate with services like the ones you offer, so it's automated. So you know, they can take the APIs that you provide and connect to Shopify or connect to their own website, and it can be automated. So what we see is that Dash can be Rails or can be used as a way of moving value from anywhere around the world. And yeah, maybe for people that are selling t-shirts, it's more difficult because they still need to send the t-shirt. But if you're selling services, you know, translations, coding, design, that is very easy because I send you my finished design and, you know, within 1 minute I can get paid. So yes, definitely there are many ways to get paid. And for example, we developed a payroll system for Venezuela where if you have 10 or 20 people on your payroll, you input their Dash addresses as an HR manager, and you say, oh, Luca is getting paid $200, Ernesto is 150, Omar is getting $10 because he only did 1 hour, and so on. So you finish this, and then you just input the dash and you click pay, and the money gets distributed to everyone, regardless of where they are. So that makes the life easier of the HR person. So there are different solutions. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, comments about how to implement them, or if they want to look at it, they can follow us on dash.org and then write messages there, or look for us on social media. My Twitter account is at Ernesto Contreras, and we're there to support and help.
That's great. That's great. That's a whole new ecosystem for the payment and for transactions. That's why I love Dash, because it brings a lot of the better ways to interact with it, today's problems, the issues, and solve them in just a matter of seconds, just like that. That's super good.
Yeah,
for the viewers, I like to say again, for the ones Georgians or MyCoins users or someone who are not registered yet, guys, you can just text MyCoins support either on Facebook or on the website or anywhere you would like. Just tell them that you are watching the live stream right now. Give them your user ID, and you're gonna receive the discount minus 50% off for 1 month starting from Monday. So that's a great chance to use the discounts. Yeah, and as for the Dash, that's I really love that part, that basically Dash makes everything much easier, and it's that's the beauty of cryptocurrencies, right? To make everything a lot convenient for the users, so there won't be any kind of hassle. They would not have to wait for the transactions to be confirmed. There is no that huge fees, and everything is super good. So I really love that Dash is moving forward towards that, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be super popular in Georgia as well.
Yeah, I'm just reading a comment from somebody called Dash Boss Tour that's saying that he sent or she sent $150 the other day using Dash, and the fee was under 1 cent. So this is what we work. We want to be digital cash. We want to enable people to really use crypto, to get paid in crypto, to send money anywhere they want, to use the freedom that it's supposed to be money. So that is what we're all about. And with this, I don't have any more comments or questions. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say before we close the AMA, Luca?
Yeah, let me quickly check. Oh, there's one question asking, can I send Dash to my friend from MyCoins? Yeah, absolutely. If you got the MyCoins account and your friend has, I don't know, the account on Binance or even the Dash wallet, you can just simply put the wallet, receiver's wallet, just press send. That's it. It's going to be sent in just a couple of seconds with a very, very low commission. So it's going to be super convenient for you. So you can send it in just a matter of seconds. Doesn't matter where your friend is located or where his or her wallet is. You can just do it in just a couple of seconds. Not a problem.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that was it for the questions, though.
Yeah, because the other question is when Lambo, and I don't know what to say when Lambo. Like Robert replied there, we're not divinity future tellers, but we can tell you for sure that we'll continue working hard to bring cryptocurrency adoption really into the masses, to allow people to pay and be paid in Dash. And that's why we're very happy to work with you guys in Georgia and MyCoins. And like somebody said on Twitter, hopefully we'll be soon in the capital and see more things going on there and pay directly with Dash.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of possible.
All right, so this is it for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Luca, for taking the time and for all the effort. And we'll talk soon.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Thank you.